Hi guys, and welcome to this Pick a Card Tarot reading where we are going to be seeing what is coming in the future between you and the person on your mind. Where is this connection going? What can you kind of expect to happen between the two of you? What's this person's next move? We're going to be answering all of these questions in this reading. I have 3 different tarot decks out. I have a bunch of oracle cards here. I have some channeled messages, like channeled messages cards. I have some charms, and I also put my Spotify playlist on shuffle and got a song and channeled messages for each pile. So I feel like we're going to be spilling a lot of tea on what is happening in the future between you and this person, and I am so excited. I filmed this reading last week, but the audio turned out demonic. I think that my mic was broken. I have a new one now. Thank you, Black Friday, for helping me with that. But I apologize about the audio issue. I don't edit my videos. I don't even listen to them before I post them. Because if I do, I'll just like cringe at myself and not post it. So I didn't realize that the audio was messed up until I posted it. But we hopefully have fixed that issue and we can get a non-demonic audio reading this time. And I am so excited. Before we get into the reading, really quickly, if you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Hannah, and I post pick a card readings here a few times a week, so feel free to subscribe if you want to check out my readings in the future. You guys, we just hit 70,000 subscribers. My mind is absolutely blown. Thank you so much to everyone for liking, commenting, subscribing, for your kind words. It genuinely blows my mind. It means so much to me. I don't know how this happened, but thank you. I'm so appreciative and so grateful for every single one of you, so thank you. I do offer private readings if you're interested. I offer pre-recorded and live tarot readings as well as live astrology readings, and you can see my website blatherbie.com for more information if you're interested. And with that being said, I think that's everything that I wanted to say. So let's get into the reading. Again, the question is, what is coming between you and the person on your mind? Where is this connection going? We have 3 piles to choose from. Pile number 1 on the left, this is the 8th house tarot with a ruby. And the song that came through for this pile, I will put all of the songs down below in the description box if you want to listen to them or if you're interested. The song that came through for pile 1 was Jealous by Mahalia and Rico Nasty. I love Rico Nasty. I have an Aries moon and I think she's an Aries. She just really speaks to me. Okay, so that is pile 1. Pile 2 in the middle is the Desert Illuminations tarot with a piece of malachite. And the song that came through for this pile was Mama's Mad 'Cause I Fried My Brain by Turbo Fruits. And pile number 3 on the right is the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot with a scarlet lemurian crystal. This one is really special. I love this crystal. It has a bunch of keys in it. It has a giant window. It has a future time link. It's just a very special crystal. I love it. And the song that came through for this pile was Sacrifices by Dreamville. If you need some more time to make your selection, feel free to pause the video to meditate. Sometimes I'll do like deep breathing or I'll pause the video, go get a snack, and then come back and see which pile I look at first. And usually that's the pile that calls me, or that's the pile that has the reading that's meant for me. But if you need some more time, feel free to pause the video. I will put all the timestamps down below so you can easily jump to the pile that is calling to you when you're ready. And I will see you at the timestamp. Oops, that was not what I was supposed to do. Hi guys, if you chose pile 1 or the 8th house tarot with a ruby, then welcome. This reading is for you. Let's see what message is coming through for you about where this connection is going with the person on your mind. So like I said, I did get some channeled messages for you while I was listening to the song that came through. The song that came through for you, again, was Jealous by Mahalia and Rico Nasty. And while I shuffle the cards, I'm going to tell you the messages that came through. But before I do that, I'm just going to invite any ancestors, any spirit guides, any positive energies that would like to communicate with us about everyone that chose pile 1 and the connection that's on their mind. We invite these energies to please communicate in the most effective and concise way possible with comfort and ease for the highest and greatest good of all, so that we can get the most accurate and helpful reading for everyone that chose pile 1 that we can. Again, we are looking for more information on where this connection is going, what pile 1 can expect to happen with the person that's on their mind. Okay, so the messages that came through while I was listening to the song, the very first thing that came through was that there's unspoken feelings with this person. This person is a little bit emotionally unavailable. I feel like this person may have had a tough childhood. I feel like they don't open up much about that. I feel like they may be a little bit guarded. Basically, they don't let people in super easily. And again, that's kind of leading to a little bit of emotional unavailability or a fear to be vulnerable emotionally. I also got a very strong Mars energy from this pile. You or this person may have a strong Mars or a strong Scorpio or Aries in your chart. I underlined Aries, so I really feel strong Aries from this pile. Even if you or this person are not in Aries or Scorpio, this can still have a message for you, but I do feel a strong Mars here. This person is very sexually attracted to you, okay? This person finds you incredibly attractive. And I think that you both care very deeply about each other and you see a future with one another, but it feels like you both are worried that the other person is going to play you or will reject you. Okay, let me show you the cards that have come out so far. I'm not very good at multitasking, at like shuffling and telling you these messages. Okay, so the cards that have come out so far. Wow. Okay, this is an astrology deck. And the very first card that came out, I'll show you it upright. It came out reversed. It's the Queen of Swords, which says air/water. And again, this came out in reverse. We also have the Knight of Cups, which again says water and air. I love the little unicorn. We have the Queen of Earth, which says earth and water. Lots of water energy here. And then we have the Five of Cups, which says Mars and Scorpio. So again, I was saying strong Mars and strong Scorpio. And there we have Mars and Scorpio. Let me make sure that okay, I think you can see those cards okay. So let me just let me clarify these cards, and I will continue to tell you the messages. Okay, so again, I feel like you both care about each other very deeply, but I feel like these feelings have been a little bit unspoken, and I think that you both do see a future with each other, but you're worried about getting hurt, basically. One message that was coming through, this isn't so much from this person, but more from your guides. One thing that is incredibly sexy about you guys is that you know your worth, and your guides are really emphasizing that you are not stuck without this person, and they're encouraging you to detach, because the message that came through was detach because you're a baddie. And detaching does not mean that you're giving up on this connection. It does not mean that this connection is not happening, but your guides are really encouraging you to remember that you are going to have a happy and satisfying love life no matter what happens with this person. And again, we're going to see what's happening in the future with this person, but your guides do want you to detach in the sense that, I think, A, this is helpful in general, and B, specifically within this connection, it's attractive to this person that you know your worth. You know what I mean? It's attractive to this person that you know that you don't need them. You can get someone, you can get whoever you want is kind of the message that was coming through. So knowing your worth and knowing that you're not stuck without this person, knowing that there's potential here, but if it doesn't work out, that you're going to find someone else. Having that kind of mindset is going to be helpful moving forward in this connection. The final thing that came through was a question. And the question was, is this just a competition thing or a way of validating your worth, or is this really your soulmate? So that may be just something to think about. And also keep in mind that this is a general reading. There's going to be multiple people watching. Everything may not be for you, and that's okay. If it doesn't resonate, don't try to force it. Don't try to make it fit. It's just not meant for you, and that's okay. But I'm going to just finish shuffling here. Okay, so why is the Queen of Swords in reverse? What does that tell us about the future for you guys? We have the King of Earth. Why is the Knight of Cups here? We have the Death card in reverse, which just says Scorpio. Again, strong Scorpio vibes. Why is the Queen of Earth or the Queen of Pentacles here? What does that tell us about the future with this person? We have the Three of Wands, which says Sun and Aries. Again, strong Aries and strong Scorpio. Okay, and why is the Five of Cups here? What is that telling us about the future of this connection? We have the Eight of Swords in reverse. The bottom of the deck is the Nine of Swords in reverse. Let me put that there. Okay, so let me grab a couple of oracle cards to get a little bit more information, but there's a pretty strong message coming through here for me. Again, you guys care a lot about each other, and you guys are actually a really good couple. We have both the King of Earth and the Queen of Earth here. Like, you guys complement each other really well, and I feel like you guys may have a lot in common as well. Like, you may have shared values, which is really helpful when it comes to moving a relationship forward. Again, both of you do see a future with this person, but both of you are afraid of being played. Or that's like something that's really coming through for one person in particular, and that's kind of, it's like both of you are really questioning the other person, or you're questioning the connection. And I feel like there's a little bit of miscommunication going on as well with the Queen of Swords in reverse. That card upright represents like direct, clear communication. And again, I feel like there's a lot that's not being said here, especially when it comes to feelings. With the Nine of Swords, again, a very, very clear message coming through to me is you're really being encouraged to not worry about this connection. And I know that that is much easier said than done. I have pretty bad anxiety, and when people tell me, like, don't be anxious, that does literally nothing. You know, it doesn't help me at all. But with the Nine of Swords in reverse, when that card is upright, it represents anxiety, fear, like looping thoughts. And with that in reverse, I think you're really, really being encouraged to trust the universe, to trust your higher self, and to know that there's a reason behind this connection coming into your life. And to also, again, you're really, really, really being encouraged to know that regardless of what happens in this connection, you are going to have a happy, satisfying, and full love life. Whether it works out with this person, whether it doesn't, you are going to have a happy love life, okay? That your guides really, really, really want you to know that. And operating with that mindset is going to be helpful here. You know what I mean? They really don't want you to think that your guides are saying this is not the only person you're going to feel about like this. This is not the only, and that's not to mean that things can't work out with this person, but your guides are saying, like, don't think that, like, don't give this person more power than they deserve, if that makes sense. Like, don't, like, idealize this person and put them up on a pedestal where they maybe don't deserve to be. Understand that you and this person are equal. You're on the same footing. And if things don't work out with this person, that's okay. You will still be happy. What I am really seeing, though, with the Five of Cups and the Death card in reverse is that there are a lot of repressed feelings. Again, I think there's repressed feelings in the sense that this person isn't telling you how they really feel about you. But I also think that this person has some repressed grief from the past. The Five of Cups is a traditional, like, grief and sadness card. And with that coming through along with the Death card in reverse, that is really telling me that this person hasn't processed through this hurt and pain that they felt before. And with the Eight of Swords in reverse right underneath that, the Eight of Swords is a card that talks about, to me it talks about, like, self-limiting beliefs. I feel like this person has made a story out of these repressed emotions around relationships that is not helpful to them being in a relationship. Again, like the miscommunication, them not being direct, them being afraid to be vulnerable, them really being afraid to be hurt. That fear is really preventing this from moving forward. Let me just show you these. We have the Contract card. We have the Drama card. We have the Sparks card. going to get one more. And we have the Solitude card. So again, like this person has been hurt before you. Again, I feel like this person may have even had just like a difficult childhood, and there's a lot that they haven't processed from that. And because of that, this person has adopted beliefs that are not helpful and that are, again, like they're preventing them from moving forward. Like with the Queen of Swords in reverse, it's really challenging to have a healthy, satisfying relationship when communication is an issue. And that is, again, I'm not saying that this connection isn't moving forward, but I do feel like almost like it's not even a separation, but just pulling your energy back a little bit from this with the Solitude card may actually help this person understand what's going on. Because this person has feelings for you. This person cares about you, but this person is paralyzed by fear of being hurt. And what's coming through for me is that this person has to start processing their past. This person has to start being comfortable with the hurt and the pain that they felt and start dealing with it instead of just pushing it away, pretending like it's not there. Because once they start dealing with that hurt and pain, they're also going to start working through those negative or limiting beliefs, the fear that is there for them, and that is what's going to kind of unlock everything and allow them to start letting people in. This person cares about you so much, okay? But they're not in a place where they can express that openly. And your guides are saying that you deserve someone that can express that for you openly. You deserve someone that is giving you 110%. And that's not saying that this person is a bad person. That's not saying that, that everything is this person's fault. But what's coming through for me is that this person is not right now in the place where they're able to be in a long-term relationship. And it has nothing to do with you, genuinely, and everything to do with where they're at in their life. No matter who this person was with, they would find it challenging to be in a relationship with them because of these issues. Again, it doesn't matter who this person is with. They're going to have to work through these issues before they can really be in a healthy, satisfying relationship. And with the Solitude card, again, I feel like you kind of detaching a little bit, giving this person some space, may allow them to start working through that stuff. I feel like this person has a lot of unspoken rules when it comes to relationships. And again, this person isn't like communicating that to you. So this person is really, really, like, they have a lot of fear around relationships. And I feel like this person in their mind, they'll do things like, they'll think like, oh, people only care about me if they do this, or like they have to send like a good morning text. You know what I mean? Or there's like these things where they're like, it's like they convince themselves that people don't care about them even when they do, because they have these rules that they're not telling anyone. But when someone doesn't like live up to the rule, instead of talking with them, they're like, oh, this person doesn't care about me. You know what I mean? Or they're like, oh, this isn't gonna work. But again, this person really needs to work on their communication. And again, this person is like really, they're not being upright with you, or they're not telling you, look at the card that just came out. They're not telling you the truth, okay? They're not telling you how they really feel. And that's an issue that I'm seeing here. We have the Choice card. We also have the Abundance card. I'm going to get one more. And we have the Grieve card. Again, this person needs to grieve their past before this can really start to move forward. And, okay, one message that's coming through for me. Okay, I used to be the queen of attracting emotionally unavailable people. And I genuinely didn't understand why. I was like, why do I keep attracting all of these people that are not emotionally available? And finally, it hit me that I was emotionally unavailable, like attracts like. And because I was emotionally unavailable and I was afraid to be vulnerable with people, I was instinctively kind of drawing towards people that were also emotionally unavailable. and also didn't really want to communicate emotionally. And when I had that realization, it was literally an epiphany for me. It's like funny thinking back on it that I didn't realize that I was like that, but I genuinely didn't. And there's a message coming through for me here that you and this person have come together for a reason. Again, because like attracts like. What I'm seeing is that this person hasn't grieved some aspect of their past, whether it be their childhood, whether it be a past relationship that they haven't moved on from. There's something that needs to be grieved. And with this card coming out here as well, I feel like it may be useful for you to think about if there's anything that you need to grieve, if there's anything that you need to let go of. Because again, like the two of you came together for a reason. Again, one thing that's coming through for me with the choice and the abundance is that this has been a message that's come through this whole time. You could genuinely have anyone that you want, okay? Like if you guys chose this pile, you guys are very attractive inside and out. This person is very attracted to you, but there are a lot of people that are attracted to you. And I think one of the reasons why this person is attracted to you is because of how attractive you are, if that makes sense. It's like this person likes the attention that they get from other people because of you, if that makes sense. But what's kind of coming through is that your guides really are emphasizing that you have a lot of options. There are like a lot of people find you attractive. And then like, again, not saying that this is, again, I'm not saying that this is like nothing's happening with this person, but nothing's happening right now with this person. And so your guides are like, why not see if there's someone else out there? Even just for like, even if it doesn't go anywhere, again, detaching a little bit, I think is going to be really helpful. Again, not saying you need to go out and find a new person and date them, but just being open to other possibilities. I think that is going to really shift the energy in this connection, and you may start to notice some changes. So being open to your other choices, being open to other possibilities. Again, keeping in mind that right now this person is not in the place for an emotional, long-lasting connection. That's not personal. They just have some things that they need to work through first. If that's something that you really, really want with this person, or you really, really want in general, just like thinking about other people that could maybe give you that in this time, I think you're going to notice some change. Because again, with the Death card in reverse, it feels like things are a little bit stuck or a little bit stagnant. Change needs to happen. And what I'm getting from these cards is that this person is not instigating the change. And so it may have to be you that's the person that kind of does the first change. I want to pull you some channeled messages from this person and see what's coming through. So for pile one's person, we are asking this person to share some messages. I'm going to pull 7 cards. If you could find the 7 messages from this deck that are closest to what you want to say, I'll pull them and we'll see what's coming through. What do you want to say to pile 1? What do you want to say? There's someone else. Again, this person may not be like moved on from a past relationship. I'm so attracted to you. Again, that's coming through very strongly. This person is so beyond attracted to you. What we had was real. Don't doubt it. I don't know if we can do this again, ... I'm too hurt. I really don't want you to move on or forget me. I'm going to get 2 more. I don't deserve you. And I'm a player, what did you expect? So again, with the I don't deserve you, this person has like limiting beliefs going on. Again, it feels like this is tied into their unprocessed emotions. And I feel like once this person starts to process those emotions, they're also going to start dealing with those negative beliefs. But right now, those negative beliefs are kind of impacting this connection in a way. I want to grab you a couple of oracle cards from this deck to see if there's any other guidance or anything else that's coming through for you. I feel like this was a little bit vague of a reading. Basically what's coming through is that for this connection to move forward, there has to be some healing. There has to be some processing of emotions. I am seeing a future between the two of you. With the Three of Wands, the King and the Queen of Earth, I do see like a future here, but I do think that it's going to take a little bit of time for that future to happen. And I think that for like to get to that future, again, there has to be some processing. There has to be some dealing with certain things, and it's going to take some time for that to happen. And again, your guides are kind of encouraging you in the meantime, while you're waiting for that to happen, to explore your options or to see what else is kind of out there. And there's a message that is not going to like end this connection. You exploring your options is not the end of this connection. So what else is coming through in terms of guidance, what you need to know about this connection? Okay. Transformation, things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. And then one card went onto the floor. Let me grab it. Get grounded. So again, transformation and awakening. There's a lot of changes coming, okay? And I think that as this transformation happens, as this healing starts to happen, this connection is also going to start to transform. This person's going to be awoken to what this connection really is, the potential that you guys have, and also the need for kind of moving on from a certain aspect from the past. I do think you're being encouraged to get grounded. And also one message that's coming through is that a lot of the future of this connection depends on the other person healing, okay? It depends on them moving on from their past. It depends on them learning how to open up, be vulnerable, and be connected emotionally with other people. We cannot control other people, okay? Like, we can't force anyone to do their healing. Everyone has free will. Everyone has choice, and this person can use their free will to stay stuck. Your guides are saying that, again, wow, it just started like a huge gust of wind just happened. You can't control this person. You can't make them do their healing. What you can do is look at yourself and see if there's any healing that you need to do and work on that. Again, if there's something that you need to grieve, if there's something that you haven't quite moved on from, starting to work on that is going to start, like, when you're energetically linked, like the two of you definitely are, the more work that you do on yourself, the more that is going to encourage the other person to do work on themselves. So it's kind of like a loop around in a way, or a loophole. The more work that you do on you can't control them, you can't make them do anything, but what you can do to get this connection to move forward is to ask your guides or to ask your higher self what you need to transform, or what needs to transform within you, what needs to be awoken within you, and then starting to work on that. That is like the number one thing that you can do to move this forward. And again, with the get grounded, I do think that you're being encouraged to make sure that you are really strongly grounded, including more grounding practices. Could be really helpful in your daily routine. And again, knowing that this connection has a future, but it's going to take a little while to get to that point, I think is going to be helpful. So I am seeing a future for pile one, but it is going to take a little bit of time, and it also depends on some healing happening. And you're being encouraged to focus on your own healing first, and to also be open to your other options at this point in time, just to create a little bit of like energetic distance between you and this person, to just kind of let this person start to work through some things, give them some space to kind of start unfolding certain things. So that's what I'm seeing for those of you that chose pile one. I hope that was helpful or provided clarity or insight. I really enjoyed connecting with you, so thank you for letting me share this message with you. I'm sending lots of love and light your way, and have a great day. Hi guys, and welcome to your reading if you chose Pile 2 or the Malachite Palm Stone with the Desert Illuminations Tarot. Let's see what message is coming through for you about the future with this person that's on your mind. Like I said, I did get some channel messages for you, and I'm going to share them with you while I'm shuffling. But first, I'm going to invite any ancestors, any spirit guides, any positive energies that would like to communicate with us about everyone that chose Pile 2 and the connection that's on their mind. We invite these energies to please communicate in the most effective and concise way possible with comfort and ease for the highest and greatest good of all, so that we can get the most accurate and helpful reading for everyone that chose Pile 2 that we can. And again, we are looking for more information on where this connection is going with everyone. Where is this connection going? The connection that's on your mind. What is the future of this connection? Okay, so I'm going to shuffle and grab some tarot cards, but I'm also going to tell you what came through while I was listening to the song. And the very first thing that came through was that this person that's on your mind has personal life drama going on. So if they've been off or a little bit distant, you're being asked to recognize that they're feeling kind of overwhelmed right now. I do feel like family is important. It could be that the personal drama is related to their family. That could be kind of what's coming up for them right now, or the way that this person views relationships is very affected by their family. And right when I said that, we had the Hermit card come out. I love this deck. I think it's so cute. I'm excited to pull the cards from it. So again, this person has personal life drama going on. They're feeling really overwhelmed, and if they've been a little bit distant or a little bit off, I do think that a lot of it is related to whatever's going on in their personal life. I also one thing that came through as well was making bad decisions because they're stressed or unhappy. That could be them or it could be you, but that is kind of an element here. Like this person maybe taking off steam or just not making the best decisions because they're not super happy with their life right now. Also, Pisces came through, and as soon as Pisces came through, things started getting very loosey-goosey, I guess you could say. We also have the Ace of Swords in reverse. We have the Tower. And we also have the Hierophant. So by loosey-goosey, I mean that things just started coming through, kind of, I forget, stream of consciousness, I guess you could say. So what came through was music/art/creativity. You or this person may be really creative or may enjoy art. Also, garage band, indie, and going to gigs came through. So maybe this person is in a band, or maybe you like to go to shows with this person. Maybe this person likes to go to shows, but yeah, I feel like garage band, going to gigs, and then also indie. I feel like this person may listen to indie music, or they may just kind of have more of an indie vibe, especially the way that they dress. This person may dress kind of like, like indie vibes. Also, the name Mike came through, as well as Pickles. My cat is named Pickles, but I think Pickles. Maybe this person likes pickles. I don't know. And then also high school. And finally, the last thing that came through was repressed anger and guilt and shame. So like I said, once the Pisces came through, things just started getting a little bit mystical or a little bit loosey-goosey. Keep in mind as well, this is a general reading, so not everything is going to resonate with everyone. There's a lot of people watching each pile, and if something doesn't resonate, it's just not meant for you. Don't try to make it fit or try to think like it's just not meant for you, and that's okay. But let's get a little bit more clarity and see what these tarot cards are about. Why is the Hermit card here? What does the Hermit tell us about the future of this connection? We have the Ace of Cactus or the Ace of Pentacles. Why is the Ace of Swords in reverse? Wow, we have the Star. Why is the Tower card here? What does the Tower card tell us about the future of this connection? We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And why is the Hierophant here? What does the Hierophant tell us? We have the Clown or the Fool in reverse. And the bottom of the deck, ooh, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Jugs. Let me just put this. Okay, so I'm going to grab some oracle cards, get a little bit of clarity. We do have a lot of earth here. Like I said, Pisces came through while I was listening to the song, but we have so much earth here, especially Virgo and Taurus. We also have Capricorn. We do have some Aquarius as well with the Fool and the Star. No Pisces, but let me see what I'm seeing here. Okay, this person finds you very attractive. This person really likes your energy. Okay, this is the kind of person, they don't just go off of, like, based off of appearances. This person does find you very physically attractive, but this person, more than that, like, really likes your energy. This person feels like you are a really good person, and they really like your personality. They like your character. They like who you are, not just what you look like. And I feel like you have a vibe that this person really, really likes. You may be a little bit mysterious to this person, or you may not know this person, like, super well. Or this person just finds you to be, like, I feel like this person sees you as, like, very creative, very mystical, very, like, Queen of Cups energy. Again, this person is going through it. We have the Tower and we have the Hermit. This person, I feel like this is what's going on in their personal life, or that's how they feel like their personal life is going right now, like a dumpster fire. This person is really unhappy with something, and it's causing them to withdraw from people, not just you, but, like, everyone. This person, is, hang on, let me get a little bit of oracle cards just to clarify. Wow. Okay. We have confusion, redacted, forgiveness, and mirroring. I'm going to grab a couple from this deck. I feel like this person... Again, this person is really unhappy with where they are right now. And again, this is a general reading, so there's going to be multiple people watching and not everything is going to resonate with everyone. But I do feel like for a lot of people, like, this is related to their family with the Hierophant. It's like they have something going on in their family. This may have been, I think that this has been going on, like, for a while. Whatever the issue is, it's been in their life for a long time. But it feels like it's like there's something new that happened recently. For example, maybe this person has a loved one that struggles with addiction, or that struggles with some kind of an illness, and the illness is, like, really ramping up right now. It just feels like there's like a chronic problem that is more problematic than usual right now. And this person... Again, also one thing that's coming through is that the way that this person views relationships has been very heavily influenced by their family. And I do think that a lot, it's like there are issues in this person's family. And this person, before they're really ready for a relationship, this person needs to kind of work through the way that they view relationships. They need to work through the way that they view themselves and what's possible for them in relationships, because their thinking right now is a little bit limiting. It's not helpful. Like with the Tower and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, this person is it's like they're not going after what they want. They're not doing what they want to do. They're not saying what they want to say. They're keeping things in. They're withdrawing. It's like they're just being very passive instead of making moves and moving forward. And this person needs to start looking through. This person needs to, okay, I think that this person needs to forgive someone with the forgiveness card. It's like there's some forgiveness that is needed. Maybe they need to forgive themselves and they need to forgive someone else. And then they need to start evaluating some of the ways that they look at relationships. With the Star here, I do think that this person is going to be able to do that. But I think let me see. It may take them a little bit of time. Let me pull a little bit more oracle cards. There's a lot with the confusion card and the Pisces energy, you guys. This is a little bit of a confusing message. So I'm going to get a little bit more information. This person definitely has feelings for you and is not telling you. Okay? Like, I don't think that this person has put you on a pedestal with the Queen of Cups and the Star. This person views you very, very highly. But again, I don't think that this person is telling you that. With the Ace of Swords and the Redacted card, this person is not really communicating how they feel. And with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, this person is not acting on how they feel either. And I think the reason for that is this person is not feeling very optimistic in general right now. This person, it's like, they're like, I feel like whatever's going on in this person's life has been going on for a while. Like, it feels like a chronic issue. And I feel like this person is like, I'm done. Like, I don't want to deal with this anymore. I'm sick and tired of this. When are things going to change? It's like this person feels like they're just stuck and they don't know what to do to move forward. And because of that, this person is not even really thinking about relationships. This person is thinking about relationships because they are attracted to you, but they're not thinking of it in like a, oh, this is going to happen way. It's like a fantasy way. It's like a, oh my God, if only we could do this. It's like, if only we could, like, again, very Pisces, like daydreaming. This person is like in a look at what just came out. Defeat. It's like this person is like, they want to be with you, but they're imagining that they're going to get defeated, and so they're not doing anything, and they're just fantasizing about being with you. This person feels very similarly about you to the way that you feel about them. And with the Ace of Pentacles here, that is honestly my favorite card to see for a new relationship, because it represents like a new, it's like, to me, it's a very stable opportunity. It's not just like new feelings or like new communication. It's like there's an opportunity to make something substantial and long lasting. And what's coming through for me is this person sees you as like long lasting energy. We have the we have so much earth here. The Hierophant, the Ace of Pentacles, even the Knight of Pentacles, like this person, and the Star, like this person really sees you as someone that they could spend a long time with. And I think that's part of the reason why this person's not doing anything, because that scares them. We have change. Again, I do think that change is coming, but change is also required before this connection starts to move forward. This person needs to kind of move out of the energy that they're in right now, because they're in like a self-defeating energy. It's like they're defeating themselves in their mind before they even speak to you. You know what I mean? It's like they may think like, oh, I should like speak to this person. I should see what's up. But then they're like, they imagine you like making fun of them, or you like, and again, not saying that you would ever do anything like that. Not saying that you've done something to make this person feel that way. It's just like, that's how this person thinks. You know what I mean? Oops, I didn't mean to do that. That's how this person like sees themselves in relationships. They feel like they're not good enough. And again, I feel like this is tied to whatever's going on in their personal life. They feel like they're not good enough. They feel like, and again, I feel like they've also kind of put you on a pedestal where they're like, I can't reach that point. Like, this person's too good for me, or they're like unattainable in some way. And again, like I don't think that you've done anything to make this person feel this way. I think this is just kind of this person's mindset right now. We also have movement, and we have rest. So I do, again, like I said, I do see that there's going to be an opportunity for the two of you to try a relationship, but I don't think it's going to be in the near future. With the rest card, the change card, I feel like certain changes need to happen in this person's life first, and then they'll be more ready to make a move romantically. I don't feel like this person is really in the space where they're ready for a relationship. It's like this person wants a relationship with you, but if this relationship were to come into your life tomorrow, this person would sabotage it, or this person self-sabotages because of the way that they view themselves, the way that they view relationships. They're just not in a space where they can be in a relationship. And your guides are saying that it's like they're protecting this connection from happening too soon, because if it happens too soon, the chances of it really becoming anything are quite slim because this person is not in the place where they're ready for a long-term relationship. Again, I do feel like this person needs to start working through some things on their own first. And the similar message came through for pile one. One thing that's coming through about that is you cannot control other people. Like, you can't make this person start working through their stuff. You cannot force this person to start dealing with their personal issues. You can't force this person to start seeing themselves in a different way. But what you can do is you can see what you need to work on and start working on that. I said this in pile one as well. I used to be the queen of attracting emotionally unavailable people. It was like person after person after person was emotionally unavailable. And I genuinely, for a long time, was like, why do I keep attracting these people? Like, why do I keep bringing in these emotionally unavailable people? And it wasn't until I had an epiphany that I myself was emotionally unavailable. And that's why I was attracting these people that I started to understand. And one message that's coming through, again, this person needs to work through certain things. I'm not saying that you have anything similar going on. I'm not saying that you're in the same spot, but there may be something that you also need to work on. This may be, your guides may be using this as an opportunity to illuminate some of the things that you need to work on before you enter a long-term relationship, especially thinking about the way that you view yourself and the way that you view other people and what's possible for you in relationships. What I'm seeing with this person is that it's like they idealize the other person and put them on a pedestal and think about all of these amazing qualities that they have, and they idealize them to the point that they think that they're too good for them, if that makes sense. It's like they're putting you on this pedestal and it's like you could never really reach, it's like they could never reach it because they've put you up so high. And part of that is because this person is afraid of getting into a relationship. They're afraid of getting hurt. And so it's easier if you're unattainable because then they can't get hurt. You know what I mean? And this person needs to start working through certain things before they can let someone in. But it may be worthwhile for you to ask your guides or your higher self if you have any limiting beliefs or you have any limiting beliefs, the ways that you're viewing yourselves or relationships that aren't helpful for you, that aren't helpful, or that aren't in alignment with where you want to go. And this could be a really great opportunity to start working through some of that, releasing it and leaving it behind. I do see a future with this person, but I think it's going to take some time. I'm going to pull you some channel messages from this person. I will pull some cards and see if we can see when this may start to move forward, but I want to pull some channel messages for you from this person first. I'm going to pull 7 messages, so we're going to give this person's higher self the opportunity to share messages. If you could find the 7 messages that are closest to what you want to say to pile 2, we'll grab them and share them with pile 2. Something from the past is holding me back. I feel like that's been very clear this whole reading. I'm sorry for the way I hurt you, ... I promise to do better. Even if it's just like that this person's been distant, like this person cares about you and this person doesn't want to hurt you. And also your guides, again, it's not that this person is intentionally hurting you, but if you were to enter into a relationship with this person tomorrow, you would probably be unintentionally hurt by this person because they do kind of self-sabotage. And it has nothing to do with you, it has everything to do with them. And again, I think that's why this connection is being delayed a little bit. Your guides are protecting this from happening too soon. I still watch your socials. We have a lot of Aquarius here, which to me is like social networks, so that checks out. I'm so proud of you. I get butterflies around you. I'm in love with someone else. They should make a movie about us. Okay, I'm gonna grab some cards from this deck and see if we can get an indication of when things might start to move forward in this connection for you. So like I said, I do see things moving forward, but I think it's going to happen after this person, after some healing happens. This person starts to kind of process certain things, starts to move through certain things. Once that starts to happen, I see this connection moving forward. Let's see if we can get an indication on when that might happen. Can we get a timing indication for pile 2? Ooh. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay, so we actually have the cardinal card. We have the descendant. We have the 6th house. And we also have the 8th house. So cardinal signs are actually some of the fastest moving signs to me. So this is actually not going to take very long. Again, I think it is going to take some time, but it's not going to take forever. Cardinal moves fast. The cardinal signs are Aries, Libra, Capricorn, and what did I not say? Cancer. I always forget Cancer is cardinal. Aries, Libra, Cancer, and Capricorn. So this there may be progress in one of those seasons, Aries season, Libra season, Capricorn season, or Cancer season, or it's just not going to take very long for this connection to move forward. With the descendant here, the descendant in the birth chart represents the 7th house cusp, and that tends to represent the people that you attract or like the other in your life. So looking at your birth chart, looking at your descendant, or looking at your 7th house cusp may give you some helpful information about where your limiting beliefs in relationships lie. With the 6th house and the 8th house, what that is telling me, the 6th house is like day-to-day kind of work. The 8th house is sex, psychology, and to me, the 8th house is like very much healing energy. So what this is telling me is that the more that you focus on your day-to-day, the more that you focus on your healing, the more that you focus on yourself, basically, the faster this is going to happen. The more that you think about this person and you think like, okay, when's it happening? When's it happening? When's it happening? It's going to push it back. The more that you are like, okay, this is happening, but it's not happening immediately. I need to do a little bit of work before this comes in, so let me do that. The more, like, the faster you do it, the more you accept that, and like the more you just do it, the faster it's going to happen for you. And also with the descendant, the sign that's on your descendant, the sign that is on your 7th house cusp in your birth chart, may give you an indication about like the season that this will happen in. But again, I think that that's primarily, it may show you your limiting beliefs around your partner. For example, for some reason I feel compelled to give you an example. My 7th house is Aquarius, and my limiting beliefs personally are that I'm emotionally unavailable, okay? Like that, I'm working on it, but I tend to not get emotionally involved. I tend to just, like, I try to keep my emotions out of it, or historically I've done that. And so looking at the sign that's there may give you some information like that. Also, not saying that everyone that has an Aquarius 7th house is like that. That's just me, and that's something that I learned about myself from looking at my birth chart. I want to pull some final cards for you and get some guidance. Some final guidance for you about this connection. Again, I do see this moving forward relatively quickly, but it's only going to move forward once healing has happened, okay? If healing doesn't happen, it's not going to move forward. So you really are being encouraged to do a little bit of work before this takes off. But if you do that work, it's not going to take very long. Let's see what the final messages, final guidance is for you. Boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Mirror. Who or what is triggering you? So we have mirror here twice. And don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? So again, I think you're being asked to, with the mirror card, look at what is triggering you, especially people. If there's someone in particular that's like bothering you, really look at that person, because that may give you some important information about yourself and healing that needs to happen. I think you are being encouraged as well to think about your relationship boundaries, to think about what you want from a relationship, what you're not okay with, just kind of thinking about that with the boundaries card. And then also with the don't dim to fit in, like knowing that you are enough, and just accepting yourself as you are. But in general, I do see this connection moving forward. I do see it moving forward relatively quickly, but some healing needs to happen first. And the more that you do that, like the faster you accept that and start working on it, the more that you ask your higher self what you need to work on and how you can work on it, and then listen to those messages, the faster this is going to come in. So that's what I'm seeing for the answer for those of you that chose pile 2. I hope that was helpful or provided clarity or insight. I really enjoyed connecting with you, so thank you for letting me share this message with you. I do offer private readings. You can see my website, blatherbie.com, for more information. Please feel free to like, comment, or subscribe if the reading did resonate. Sending lots of love and light your way, and have a great day. Hi guys! If you chose pile 3 or the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot with the Scarlet Lemurian crystal, then welcome. This reading is for you. Let's see what is coming through about the future of the connection that's on your mind. Full disclosure, I also picked this pile, so I am super excited to see what's going to come through in this reading. I have an Aries moon, and sometimes I have absolutely no patience. So it shocks me that I continually pick pile 3 because I hate waiting until pile 3 to know the answer. But I'm super excited to see what's going to come through. Like I said, I did listen to Sacrifices. That was the song that came through for you, and got some channeled messages, and I'm going to share those with you while I shuffle. But before I do that, I'm going to invite any ancestors, spirit guides, positive energies that would like to communicate with us about everyone that chose pile 3 and the connection that's on their mind. We invite these energies to please communicate in the most effective and concise way possible, with comfort and ease for the highest and greatest good of all, so that we can get the most accurate and helpful reading for everyone that chose pile 3 that we can. And we are looking for more information on the future of this connection. Where is this connection going? What do you need to know about the future of this connection? Okay, so the very first thing that came through while I was listening to the song, it feels like this is kind of a slow-moving connection. Virgo came through, so perhaps you or this person are a Virgo, you met this person during Virgo season, or something important happened during Virgo season. Also keep in mind, this is a general reading, so not everything likely is going to resonate. There's a lot of people watching each pile, so if something doesn't fit, don't try to make it fit. It's just not meant for you, and that's okay. But again, I did feel like this was a slow moving connection. Virgo kind of came through. I feel like some of you haven't heard from this person in a while and you don't know if this connection is coming back. Like this connection may have ended and you're like, what's going on? For others of you, it may just be like kind of slow moving and you're like, what's going on? What other things that came through is that respect is really important to the person that's on your mind. Like they take that very seriously. I also feel like there was some miscommunication in this connection. I wrote down inability to understand each other. You or this person may come from different backgrounds in some way. For some of you, there may be a literal language barrier. For others of you, you may have come from like very different backgrounds, and so you just see things very differently. But I feel like there was a lot of miscommunication between the two of you. Like you may have meant something one way, they took it a different way, vice versa, and that may have been kind of an issue in the connection. One thing that came through as well is that both of you are very deep, insightful, and spiritual. I feel like you guys know how to have fun as well. I'm not saying you're just like that, but I feel like you guys are open to like the deeper, more spiritual side of life. And I think that this person is as well. I think that both of you are quite intuitive. And I think that you guys are very similar in some ways. Again, you may have been raised, again, I feel like you may come from different backgrounds, or it's like, again, the way you view the world is different, so like the miscommunication is there, but you guys are similar also. It's like you're similar in core ways, but you're different in like superficial ways, if that makes sense. Also, both of you feel like you sacrificed for each other and for this connection, and like the other person did not notice or care. Also, something that came through with sneakers and shoes, like taking good care of shoes. So maybe this person is really into shoes or sneakers. Also, one thing that came through is that this person right now is in general in their life is really focused on money. They are emotionally unavailable. This person cares for you deeply, but is disconnected from their feelings, and they are afraid to connect in. Also, one thing that came through, again, this person is very focused on money. This person is not generous, but they want to be generous with you, and that means a lot. Again, with the miscommunication, I feel like this person maybe didn't do the greatest job always of expressing to you who they are and why they do certain things, but like this person, they feel like they were very generous with you, and they also want to be generous with you, and that is not something that happens very often. Okay, this person is like, that means so much, and I feel like you may not have understood that, or you may not have understood the significance of that at the time, but it means a lot. Also, this person thinks about hugging you a lot. I feel like for some of you, you may have thought that this was like just a sexual connection, or this person was only interested in sex. And this person is very attracted to you. But this person, like more than anything, more than even like thinking about sleeping with you, this person is thinking about hugging you and just like being close to you, cuddling with you, just like companionship, basically. Not even like sleeping with you. This person just wants to have you close by. Okay, so let me show you the tarot cards that have come out so far. We have the Spirit of Cups. This is the King of Cups in reverse. We also have the Two of Cups. I'm going to grab a couple more. What is the future of this connection for pile 3? What is the future of this connection? We have the Queen of Pentacles. And let's get one more. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Let's clarify, why is the Spirit of Cups in reverse? Ooh. We have the Five of Pentacles. Why is the Two of Cups here? We have the High Priestess. Why is the Queen of Pentacles in this reading? What does that tell us about the future of this connection? We have the World or the Universe in reverse. And why is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse here? We have the Witch or the Magician. And the bottom of the deck is the Page of Swords in reverse. Okay, I'm going to grab a couple of oracle cards and get a little bit of clarity first before I say too much. So I'm just going to grab a couple more oracle cards. What is happening in the future of this connection? What do you need to know about the future of this connection? Pile 3. Wow. Okay. The connection card. Surrender. Patience. And fate. I'm going to grab a couple from this deck. Okay. We have self-doubt. Oops. Movement. Make. And birth. Okay, so here is what I'm seeing. Right now, it feels like both of you are really unhappy with this connection. I think both of you really miss the other person. With the King of Cups in reverse and the Five of Pentacles, there is an element of emotional unavailability here. I think that this person, especially the person on your mind, is emotionally unavailable, but there's also a message coming through that you may be a little emotionally unavailable. I've said this in every single pile today so far, that I used to be the queen of attracting emotionally unavailable people, and I was genuinely shocked as to why it kept happening until I realized that I myself was emotionally unavailable, and that's why I continue to attract emotionally unavailable people. And so one thing that's coming through is that I feel like both of you are a little bit emotionally unavailable. Both of you feel a strong connection, okay? The connection is real here. I don't know if either one of you talked about it that much or you really, like said those words, but both of you feel very connected to the other person. Both of you really, really care about the other person. And again, one thing that's coming through is like this person that's on your mind cares about you so much, but they don't really say that. They're not someone that says those words. This person tried to show you through their actions, but I also think that this person, it's like this person has a lot of self-doubt. With the self-doubt card, the Page of Swords in reverse, this person really doesn't, this person feels like you are such a good person and they don't know that they're good enough for you. I also feel like you question if you are good enough for this person. I feel like there's a mutual question, there's a mutual like self-doubt here. This person feels like they're not good enough, and I feel like you may also feel like you're not good enough. And so I feel like this person may sometimes, it's like this person sometimes acts, it's like this person can self-sabotage because this person is like, well, pile 3 is so beautiful and they're so cool and they're so nice, like they would never want to be with someone like me, so like I might as well just not even try, or I might as well just like try it with someone else. Like that's this person's mindset, and I'm not saying that that is okay, but that's where this person is at. You guys came together for a reason. We have the Two of Cups connection and the Fate card, as well as like the Witch. There's a lot of spiritual energy here, and the High Priestess. The Witch and the High Priestess. This connection came into your life for a reason. But with the World card in reverse, there are certain cycles that need to close before this can move forward, and those cycles have not closed. I think that this person has things from their past that they haven't worked through, probably a past relationship, maybe even like their childhood as well. They have some things that they need to work through, and you may also have some cycles that need to close. And right now is not the time for this connection to move forward. With the Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Patience card, I don't think that I don't see this connection coming back in the near future. I think you're being encouraged to surrender this connection to the divine, to say that whatever happens in this connection is happening for the highest and greatest good of all, and my highest and greatest good. I trust and know that whatever is happening is for my highest and greatest good, and I'm just letting it happen. Surrendering here, I think, is going to be really helpful. There's also, again, like, your guides are saying that you know intuitively that there's something to this connection. You just don't really know what it is. I feel like you guys know that this person came into your life for a reason. You know that there's a spiritual connection, but you don't know if you're meant to be together or if this was just like a one-off kind of thing. Your guides are saying that you're not meant to know that right now, and that is frustrating sometimes, but your guides are saying that they're like, you're just not meant to know that information right now. They're promising that you will get that clarity and you will get that information in time. But again, this is not the right time. And they're really encouraging you to surrender this connection. They're encouraging you to feel any grief that you may have felt connected to this connection, to send this person love. Your guides are also saying that if this person hurt you or if this person acted in a way that you did not like, they want you to understand that the reason why this person did that is because they're traumatized, or because they've been hurt in some way before. And that is not saying that what they did is okay. It's not saying that you deserve to be treated that way, but your guides want you to know that it's coming from a place of them being victimized. And they're saying that so that you can come to this place of unconditional love, and accepting this person, accepting them for who they are, and sending love to them even in this state. Again, not saying that it was okay, not saying that it's acceptable, not saying that you deserve it, but just saying that the reason why they did that is not because of anything to do with you, and it's has everything to do with their past, how they've dealt with it, and how they've been treated by other people. This person has been through some hard things, and with the Page of Swords in reverse, they have kind of like a twisted mindset because of it. They don't always see themselves clearly. They don't always see other people clearly. They don't see relationships clearly. And so your guides want you to know that the reason why this person acted the way they did is because they've been traumatized. Again, that is not excusing it if this person did something terrible, and it's also not saying that you deserve to be treated that way in the future. But your guides are just saying that so you can understand the unconditional love aspect. This person finds you incredibly physically attractive, and this person also really, really loves your energy. This person feels like you're a really, really good person, and this person feels like they are not a very good person. But this person sees you as, this person like wants a family with you. This person sees you as like long-term family material, and this person isn't ready for long-term family stuff right now. And so I think that when this person met you, they did not know what to do because they were not expecting to meet someone like you at that point in their life. I think this person has always kind of thought they would settle down like later. And when this person met you, they were like, okay, this person is like settle down material, but I'm not ready to settle down. And this person didn't really know what to do with that. And this person also did not communicate clearly. Your guides also are really encouraging you to take your power back in this connection. With the High Priestess, the Witch, and the Queen of Pentacles, you're really being encouraged to call back your energy. And again, you're being encouraged to call back your energy, to get into kind of like a good state, and then to give this connection to the divine, to your higher self, to the universe, whatever resonates with you, and just say, whatever happens in this connection, it's happening for the highest and greatest good of all. I accept the outcome because I know it's for my highest and greatest good. I know it's for their highest and greatest good. I know that if the two of us don't get together, I'm going to meet someone that is an even better fit for me. And this person is also going to find a really good fit for them. And that is in the highest and greatest good of all. Your guides want you to know that you have not been abandoned. They want you to know that regardless of what happens with this connection, you are going to have a happy, satisfying, and full love life. They also want you to know that before you get to that point, there's some work that you need to do. There's some work that this person needs to do. And again, they're saying that it's not the right time for you to know whether or not you're going to end up long-term with this person. They're saying that's part of the lesson of this connection is to learn how to be uncomfortable with uncertainty. I think especially because you guys are so intuitive. With the High Priestess, the Witch, you guys are so intuitive, and you're used to knowing things, you're used to having the answer and knowing exactly what's going to happen, or maybe not even like that, but I feel like most of you are quite intuitive and you can genuinely or generally get intuitive messages. And I feel like you may not get a message about this connection super easily. And part of the reason for that is because you're being asked to learn how to be comfortable with uncertainty, to learn how to be comfortable with not knowing, and how to be comfortable just in that space. And I think once you get to that space where you're like, okay, I don't know what's coming. I don't know what's supposed to happen here, but I'm giving this to the divine and I'm just choosing to accept whatever outcome happens. I think when you get to that place of being okay in the uncertainty, things are going to start to move forward. With the unmovement, make, and birth, I do see things happening here. But with the High Priestess, I feel like you're not meant to know. And that's such an annoying that's such an annoying answer for a question like this, but your guides are saying that you're just not meant to know. You're meant to trust your higher self and just give this up to the divine and accept whatever happens. But again, there is such a strong message here that you are an amazing person. You are so beautiful inside and out. You have so much to give and so much to offer. This person may not have seen that at the time. This person, I don't even think that's true. I think this person saw that at the time and wasn't ready for it. And your guides really they don't want you to take this situation personally, and they want you to know that you have so much to offer and you are going to find a healthy, beautiful, fulfilling relationship, someone that cares about you just as much as you care about them. Whether or not that is this person, you are going to have a happy love life, and they want you to get that through your head. And know that regardless of what happens with this person, you are going to be happy. And again, I think you're being asked to detach a little bit, to say, I would love to be with this person potentially. Okay, we already have a channel message. I miss you so much. This person misses you. This person misses you. Oh my god, you guys. I just tried to grab this card that went on the ground, and I fully just face smashed into my desk trying to grab it. I miss you so much. This person really misses you. If you are wondering if this person misses you, they miss you. I forget what I was saying, but I'm going to grab a couple more channel messages. I'm going to grab 7, so we'll have 8 in total for this pile. So giving this person's higher self the opportunity to look through these channel messages cards and to pick out the 7 that are closest to what this person wants to say to you, so that we can get an accurate, clear, and helpful message from this person. An accurate, clear, helpful channeled message from the person on your mind, pile 3. What does this person want to share with you? You'll hear from me soon. Okay. Again, I don't think this is the right time for this to move forward. And I also feel like you guys are being encouraged to not reach out. If that's something you're thinking about, I feel like you're being encouraged to kind of just surrender it to the divine and let it go. I hate being away from you. Aw. You guys, I'm so cheesy sometimes. Like I pick at this pile and I'm like, oh my God. Okay. What does this person want to say to you? Don't wait up. I won't be around. Okay, not cute anymore. Talk to me, baby. Something from the past is holding me back. I'm not ready for a commitment. I'm too young for this. I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more, the final message from this person. I'm a player. What did you expect? One thing that's coming through as well is you are being encouraged to be open to this connection being platonic first as opposed to romantic. But again, I don't think, even if you do hear from this person soon, I don't think it's the right time for this connection to become romantic. I do think you're being encouraged to think about being platonic first and kind of give this a little bit more time, because it just feels like this is not the right time for this connection to move forward. I'm going to grab you some final guidance. Can we get some final guidance for pile 3? Guidance for pile 3 on how to handle this connection. The Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits. Soul Tribe. You guys are about to find your soul tribe. Even if you, that's not the point of this reading, but you guys are about to meet your soul tribe. And I also think that this person is going to contact you soon. I feel like your intuitive messages about this connection are about to start coming to fruition. And what those messages are probably going to be different for each person. But if you felt something intuitively about this connection, like this person messaging you or something in particular happening, it may happen soon. Palladides. Double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So those of you that pick this pile, you may resonate with the term starseed. Again, we have a lot of spiritual energy here, and you may, again, resonate with the term starseed, specifically with we all know that I can't pronounce things. Pallades. You may resonate with that particular brand of starseed. And finally, we have Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So I feel like that was one of the main reasons of this connection. This connection, it was releasing something for you. It was undoing some kind of past life pattern. And again, you're being asked to just kind of trust the divine here. Know that there's a plan and a reason why this connection came into your life. Surrender it to the divine, give it up. Genuinely try to be okay with, again, your guides are saying that regardless of what happens with this connection, you are going to be happy. You are going to have a happy love life. And you're being encouraged to just give this connection up for the divine. Whatever happens here is happening for your highest and greatest good. If you end up with this person, amazing. If you don't end up with this person, you're going to find someone that fits you even better than this person does. But you're being encouraged to just kind of surrender, give it up, and allow it to be what it is for the time being. But I do think you're going to hear from this person soon. I don't think it's the right time for this to move forward. I think you're being encouraged to let it be platonic for a little while. And again, there is a message that you are going to know what this connection is meant to be, but you're not meant to know right now. So that's what I'm seeing for those of you that chose pile 3. I hope that was helpful or provided clarity or insight. I really enjoyed connecting with you, so thank you again for giving me the chance to share this message with you. I'm sending lots of love and light your way, and have a great day.